Hey everybody, it's episode 16 of the 7th season of Charmed. Last time, we had some fan dancing. Did you see the fan dance go? Thunderbolt and lightning. I didn't see any dancing in that episode, now that I think about it. There was a guy, I think he was on the piano, who seemed like he was supposed to be a really important guy in that episode, but didn't have any role in particular. I thought maybe he turned out to be the demon in disguise, hiding amongst them. Maybe? And that guy he was with, you know, his henchman, I want to call him? He seemed like he was going to have a role in the episode too, but didn't really have any... didn't do much, you know? Except keep George and Marie at bay. Anyway, Billy Zane, his days are numbered. His hours are numbered. We may have to save him or let him go. Or he might turn evil and we have to kill him. And him and Phoebe have not... They've danced. They've danced. He sung to her. He serenaded her. But I don't think they've... I don't think... There's not time. There's no time. Then again, remember when Chris was conceived? There was no time there either. They got it done pretty quickly, I'll tell you that. Anyway, I don't know what the title of this one is, and we'll find it out along the way. We'll find out all the secrets of this episode along the way. Let's get into it.
We here before? I mean, doesn't that mattress look strangely familiar?
Where are we?
We saw one just like it in the last alley and the 150 before it.
Oh, we're searching alleys.
Now, where is this paragon of good we're supposed to protect?
The paragon of good.
Slow down. Okay, I just need to get home before Leo is sentenced. When the elders hand down their punishment, you're gonna know.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Besides, Phoebe, we should be worrying about. Her man's disappearing tonight.
Tonight.
Her what?
Midnight.
Really? How many times does a girl have to get hurt for just kind
Hello.
of wakes up?
Are you at the paragon?
Like behind you.
Hello.
If you women need a hot meal and a place to crash, there's a...
Okay, hi. I'm wearing lip gloss. Do I look homeless?
Paige.
I think Phoebe's just been unlucky in love lately.
Ah, ugly metal thing.
Oh, very specific, Paige. Oh, what the hell was that? Did any of them... Oh no. Oh no.
Did we know that the female spits thorns?
Are you infected with something?
Leo?
What the...
The elders made their decision.
I have a bad feeling.
Me too. But we've been through worse. You just have to have faith. Okay.
Could you heal her, though, before you go? She got a thorn.
Look.
So we get to find out what happens to Leo this episode, and also maybe he's good. They're gonna make him human. Oh, they're meeting up here.
The council has been unable to decide your fate.
That's good, right? I'm not going to be punished?
We didn't say that.
Hey, Q.
Still, that doesn't excuse your betraying us.
What about
The
Zelda?
council has come to realize that the central problem is your effort to balance two distinctly different worlds, yours with us and yours with Piper.
Right.
So the only solution is to find out which world you truly belong in once and for all.
How?
How?
A test, if you will.
You'll be made mortal, stripped of
Ooh.
your powers and your memories,
They're gonna make him
and
human.
then you'll be relocated.
If the love you share for Piper
What?
is so strong that you're drawn back to her despite all odds, then you will live with her forever.
Are they gonna drop him in San Francisco?
Don't you see? This is the only way. Your heart will guide you to your true destiny, be it love or the greater good.
I don't... This is... Okay.
Fine, I'll do it.
I think we're good.
But first, I'm going to say bye to Piper.
It doesn't work that way.
But does she get to remember?
The test begins now.
He is Q. He's Q in this episode. Where is he? Are you at least in America? Texas. That's far away. That's how Texas sounds. Hey buddy, can you give me a ride? Holy shit! You okay, buddy? It's gonna explode. Jesus, it is gonna explode. Oh, more flashbacks.
Well, what the hell? You got any idea what you're doing?
Yeah, he does.
Bite down.
Whoa.
You are a doctor, right?
He's a medic.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Leo went to speak to the elders this morning. Haven't seen or heard from him
They
since.
remember.
It's just crazy. We've been to the Alps and back. How long does it take to hand down a sentence?
Hey, how come they get to go on vacation and Leo and Piper don't? I know Leo's currently on vacation in Texas, but how come they get to go to the Alps and enjoy themselves? How come? Because he only has a few hours to live? Fine. It feels like every episode I pause it to talk about something, and then at the end I'm like, fine. This is an interesting episode. Okay, so Leo has lost his memory. All he has to do is find his way somehow through flashes of inspiration or memory or something. Something will draw him towards San Francisco. And I think if he gets anywhere near the house, the elders will be like, you know what? Destiny has brought them together again. We shall allow him to be with Piper. Or does he have to, no, once he sees her, Piper will be like, hey, Leo, we're married.
Hey, listen, what the hell did you do to Leo?
Yeah.
I'm not saving another innocent until I find out what happened. You hear me?
You hear that? Stupid. Oh, hello.
Don't worry. Leo's fine.
So then where is he?
We've sent him on the path towards following his destiny.
Right.
What exactly did you do to him?
We erased his memories and put him back on Earth as a mortal. Somewhere you'll never find him.
Texas.
This was not an easy decision for us. We love Leo up there as much as you do down here.
I doubt it.
He wasn't killed. I hope that you can find comfort in that.
I'm sorry, you just lobotomized the love of my
Can we
life.
cry
And you
for
want me
him?
to take comfort in what? You've got a lot of nerve, lady. We're done with all of you. Now please,
Yeah.
go.
Get the hell out of here.
That's ridiculous.
Back to your continuum.
Can't give up hope. I mean, Leo is out there somewhere, and I'm sure there's lots of ways we can find him.
How?
I don't know. We can scry for him, although he doesn't have his powers, so that might be difficult. I don't know.
This is your idea of a rah-rah speech?
Paige, maybe I'm just all raw-rawed out. You know, perhaps we're not meant to find love.
That is ridiculous.
Don't say it in front of him.
Might as well be nuns.
Love is everything. It's the only thing. But the point is, you're young. You're hot. You got magic powers. Come on, the whole life's ahead of you.
Exactly.
But you die tonight at midnight, and we have to keep fighting.
Yeah, what?
I may be toast, but love never dies.
What about this guy?
But the point is, Leo and Piper's love, it's epic. It's massive. It's like Romeo and Juliet. Brad and Jennifer.
All tragedies, I might add.
Come on, precious time is a waste, and the longer you take to look for Leo, the harder he's going to be to find.
Right.
Phoebe?
Adventure awaits.
Love isn't worth fighting for. What is?
Okay, we'll look in the Book of Shadows and see if there's another way to find Leo.
Right.
Amen.
Piper, call Daryl. Now that Leo's mortal, he might be able to track him.
Amen.
I have a solution, an instant solution to the problem. The easiest way to find Leo. Can you think of it? It's something they haven't mentioned yet. It's foolproof, it will work, and we can find him within the next 30 seconds. Do you know how to find him? This is time for you to think. All we have to do is find somebody who isn't currently in the scene, who I presume they know where he is. Wyatt. We just need to find Wyatt. Wyatt will then find Leo for us. Hey Wyatt, where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? I bet you could. Even without his powers. Because the connection between Wyatt and his dad isn't about powers. It's about family. That's what I think. Whoop! The thorn! The thorn! Why didn't we get that healed properly?
Well, that ought to do it. Once we get you in the system, we'll be on the road finding out who you really
John
are.
Doe.
At least we know you're one of the good guys. Saved old Clyde's life.
Instinct, I guess.
He'll come to you. Just gonna take some time. Old Glenn's got you in the database already.
Oh, he remembers killing Gideon for some reason.
Son, you're bound to be a bit jumpy. I'm guessing you went through some kind of hell to get here.
PTSD.
Yeah. Let me take you over to Nadine's to get you something to eat while we sift through the computer.
All right.
Chances are you got some loved ones out there looking for you once we get the word out.
Exactly.
But they'll find you soon enough.
We should put his picture everywhere. Every state, worldwide.
We'll never find him. Not scrying anyway.
Damn it.
I feel terrible about ruining your last day here.
Hey, don't scry for me, Argentina.
You're hell-bent on helping Piper and Leo, and yet you won't let us help you.
Because I've done all I need to do to die a happy man. All except one thing.
Europe.
Make sure you don't give up on love.
Please.
It's his final
Not
act.
again.
Hey, Paige, any luck?
I should try scrying for him. Maybe my white lighter side can tap into something in him.
Maybe.
Okay, Daryl, but you have to find him.
I will, I promise.
He'll be in the system somewhere.
Just take a breath.
Okay, look, I don't need to take a breath. I need to find my husband.
Yeah. Justified. What was in that frickin' porn? Piper. She's dead. She's a ghost.
Oh no. Am I dead again?
No. Well, not yet anyway.
Cole, it's Cole. He's back. He's back. Hey, Phoebe. Phoebe, you're giving up on love, but guess who's back? In ghost form. Only Piper can see him. Hey, Billy Zane. Her ex is back in the building. I don't think you mean him, though. I don't think you're trying to get him and her back together. Ah, Cole. I knew we'd see Cole again. He always comes back. In some form or another. If this is even... It's the actor, anyway. Did they really put his name? Did they put his name in the front of this frickin' episode? Really? Would I have remembered it? Julie McMahon, something like that. How dare they? Put it at the end. Always put the names at the end of your special hidden guest stars, of your surprise guests. Always at the end. I know it's an actor. I know it's a guild thing. The guild is stupid. The guild is wrong. The guild is ruining TV. Not me, though. Although he was one of the people who I was like, it could be him, it could be Chris, it could be Andy, it could be the parents, it could be Grams, it could be... Yeah, the parents and Grams aren't really surprises anymore, but... enough to... I wouldn't block for those. Could be... Who else we lost? Prue. It's never going to be Prue. It could be the cat. I'm trying to think of anybody significant that we've lost. It could be Dan, but I don't remember Dan's name. It could be Jenny. Remember Jenny? I'm still so confused about why she was in the show. She was great in the show, and then she disappeared from the show, and then she was never in the show again. It was like they had this idea of getting her in. She's like, she'll be good in certain storyline. You know what? Get rid of her. It wasn't working out. I thought she was a decent actress. Always confused what happened to her. Other commitments, maybe. Or just wasn't working out. I know in story why she left, but I don't know why, out of story she left. Who else? Anybody else? Oh, I guess Balthazar could come back. Richard? Or Jason? Would I recognize Jason's name? Probably not. Jack? Remember Jack? Why would he come back? Claire? From Bucklands? Rex and Hannah? Don't know their names. Not very many people, actually, that I would A, recognize the name of, and B, are just gone from the show. Anyway, I'm happy to see Cole again. So happy that I stopped the episode for 10 minutes. Why is he appearing to Piper? It's because she fell under the thorns of destiny? And he's in the Shadow Realm? He died here in the house, remember? Back in the past? Or was it in an alternate universe? Alternate timeline? In Centennial Charmed? Maybe he needs her help. Maybe he can help her. Maybe he's here to eat her. Eat her soul. Maybe he has unfinished business. One last thing before he can move on. Piper is not going to be happy to see you. That's for sure. Right. I'm ready.
I don't know which is worse. The fact that I'm dying, or I'm gonna be spending my last dying moments with you.
Good to see you.
Piper! Piper, wake up! Piper!
Yoo-hoo! Guys, hi! Over here!
What do you want, Cole?
They can't hear you.
Oh my god.
Or see you. Run into a few of these thorn demons myself.
Thorn demon.
Those pricks can be vicious.
Nice.
Unintended.
Okay, guys, I don't see any other choice. We're gonna have to call the elders to heal her.
Over my dead body.
This'll mess up the test if she's not alive.
Well, there's something we can do, all right? We gotta find Leo. You weren't paying attention to my little love rant back there. That's exactly what we're dealing with here.
Saying she's lovesick?
That's ridiculous!
Oh, it's like a fairy tale. You get pricked by the thorn and you fall into a deep sleep, and only Prince Charming and true love can wake you up.
Even if we heal Piper, she still needs Leo.
Pay attention. He could be onto something.
It's a poison thorn. Could somebody please go check the book?
I think I'm gonna check the book upstairs.
Call us if she gets worse.
Worry, love will conquer all.
What beauty. She doth teach the torches to burn bright.
Nice poetry. Oh, she senses him.
What?
She senses him.
Nothing.
Ah, Phoebe's powers.
Since when do you quote Shakespeare?
But the demon is right, you know. It is all about love. If you play your cards right, you can get out of this nasty limbo. I'm the one who's here for all eternity.
Can you please just tell me what you're doing here?
Simple. I'm here to help keep you and Leo together.
Right.
What's that catch? What do you get out of it? Amnesty?
This is just a ploy to break out of your ungodly plane and back into our lives.
Well, maybe.
Well, looks like you worked up an appetite being the big hero this morning.
Oh, this is amazing. I
This
think it
Nadine?
was the best pie I've ever had.
I take that as a compliment, except that you can't remember tying your own shoelaces. You know what? I bet you have someone somewhere who cooks for you just fine.
Just wish I could remember.
It looks like you had a wedding ring on, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Recently. Oh, proposal.
Maybe she dumped you. Wish I'd done that when I found my husband cheating on me.
She didn't dump me.
Okay.
Are you remembering something?
Just a feeling.
Anything else remind you of her?
Yes, amnesia. He doesn't remember a thing.
That's not him.
Yeah, we'll send a photo right over.
Hey, any luck?
I have as many men as I can on it without drawing suspicion from Sheridan.
Oh, damn it. Is she still around?
John Doe just saved some guy's life in Texas.
Oh, that's him. That's him. Yeah, love everywhere he looks. I wouldn't mind spending some episodes in Texas. Hey Q, what you up to?
Can I help you? I don't know. Maybe. Are you going to San Francisco? Want to ride? Sure.
He just wants to stand on top of the bridge, that's all.
Well, hop in.
That's his true love. That's his one true place. Well, this is quick. He's just going there.
Gotta have a remedy in here somewhere. Come on, damn it!
Oh, come on, Book. He's a good guy.
Sorry.
Oh, it opened.
Tips for future white lighters. To my sons Wyatt and Chris.
Oh yeah, it's what
Future white lighters, eh?
it's what Leo left. The message.
You've tried going upstairs twice, out the front door 4 times,
Doesn't
and through
work.
the wall 5.
Doesn't work.
Make that 6. But hey, you haven't tried the chimney yet.
Santa Claus.
You're still attached to your body. You're not a ghost. But you will be if you don't start trusting me.
You're wasting your time, and you're really starting to get on my nerves.
Why? Because I know you so well. Remember, I go all the way back to Prue. I was actually at your wedding.
Yeah, he was here when he mentioned Prue.
Phoebe and I were very much in love.
Yeah, that is, until she suddenly fell out of love with you.
Yeah, suddenly.
Rather quickly, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I'll never forget.
It was weird.
That's why we were doomed. But you and Leo aren't.
Yeah, a lot of good it's done us.
You have someone out there who needs you as much as you need him. Now, if you don't have faith in that love, it's not the only thing that'll die.
Yeah, but what's your tip for her? How is she gonna... She's still dead, right? How is she gonna get back... What's she gonna do?
We're looking for somebody. This guy right here. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he left about an hour ago, hitched a ride on a big rig. Had some kind of California sign on the side.
Look, we really need to find him. We need a car.
You need a car. Just keep orbiting a lot quickly across the road. On the road.
It does feel like it's starting to come back some. I know somebody needs me.
I'm not surprised. I heard how you saved that man's life back there.
Anybody else would have done the same thing.
You are wrong there. Not everybody's got the calling. Maybe it's your love of helping others that you're...
Yeah, maybe it's being a white lighter that's you really love.
You obviously have the healing touch. You maybe deep down you sense that the people that you were helping still need you.
Guess I have to hang in there till my memory comes back, huh?
Yeah. Listen to that inner voice.
You know, you sound more like a man of the cloth than a truck driver.
You learn a lot about life on the road. Say, I'm going to be heading north here soon. You're welcome to join us if you want.
Us?
Others who think like I do. You know, who want to help. Of course, if you think that you're meant to be somewhere else, I mean, that's okay too. I mean, look, it's up to you.
Keep going to San Francisco. Never stop going to San Francisco.
Love transcends every plane of existence. All you need to do is believe in it with every fiber of your being and just send it out to Leo.
I don't understand.
I could never get through to you. I could always sense when there was something wrong with Phoebe.
Clearly, Leo is not sensing that something is horribly wrong with me. It's odd how invested you are in all of this,
It is odd.
considering I'm the one who helped vanquish you.
Well, you know, bygones and all.
This is not going to go any further until you tell me what you're getting out of this.
Me?
Come on.
I don't know what you're talking
Let's
about.
hear it. Let's
Come
hear
on,
it.
Cole. I know you just as well as you think you know me.
The whole truth, Cole. No tricks.
I don't want Phoebe to give up on love.
What?
She hasn't been able to find love since me, or at least
What?
hold on to it, and I know that's my fault.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you decided to become the source of all things evil.
Well, that was complicated.
All right. So how do I do this love beacon thing?
All you need to do is let go, so that you move on to the next cosmic plane.
You mean the one where I'm dead?
It's the only way to get through to Leo. A psychic shock. The kind of shock that can only come from total loss of a loved one.
What happens when he doesn't feel this psychic jolt? Then I'm just plain dead. Besides, my sisters will figure out a way to save me.
They could do.
They always do.
Yeah.
Well, this is where I head north. What's it going to be?
Get out, Leo.
I've been thinking a lot about that work you're doing.
There is nothing more rewarding.
Be nice to have a sense of purpose.
Get out of there. Get out of there. They're right behind us.
Hope we're not too late.
Which way is it going to be?
Let's go.
Oh,
Made
no.
the right decision.
No.
Leo, thank God.
Sorry, do I know you?
We let destiny run its course.
You cheated.
And so should you.
You cheated, though. You convinced him in a truck. Now it's cheating.
Get the elders down here. They're the only ones who can help now.
That won't do any good.
Why not?
Even if they heal her body, only Leo can heal her soul.
It's not like we can get him here and force him to remember his wife.
But you can. Your destiny's with Leo. You need to learn to trust that.
I believe it. I don't know if I believe him, but I believe that.
What was that?
Leo.
I know what to do.
You do?
Orb me to the bridge.
What are we doing on the bridge?
You can do it, Piper.
Look, we know you have Leo. Bring him down here now.
Oh, there's just... Okay.
Piper's dying. You have to come with us.
I'm sorry, who?
He still doesn't...
He doesn't know who she is or who you are. Leo has chosen his own path.
By you leading him there?
Yeah, that's cheating.
It's done.
No, it's not done. Leo and Piper are still in love. It'll seep into his consciousness until he remembers.
Yeah, it will. Could you sense Piper?
Leo.
Can you sense her? Oh.
Piper.
Leo, what are you doing?
He's oh no. What's he doing?
Leo.
How did he survive that fall?
Phoebe.
What the hell just happened?
He has fallen from grace.
Take me to Piper. She needs me.
He's made his choice.
So can he?
He's mortal now.
Oh, you can heal her though, maybe?
You should hurry.
Oh, he just has to heal her soul. He doesn't need to heal her body. I don't know.
You're too late. Wyatt already healed her.
Wyatt!
Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Okay, how did you know he could do that?
He did. Even put it in the book. Looks like you got a second-generation white lighter on your hands.
Yeah.
I thought you were never going to find your way home.
It was your faith that brought me back. I could hear you calling me.
Cole was right.
I had a good coach. An old friend.
Is he still around?
I'll explain later.
Is he watching?
Come here, buddy.
Oh, what about him? He's only got... I'm freaking out about Billy Zane.
Like as the waves make towards a pebbled shore, so do our minutes hasten to their end.
I'm gonna miss Shakespeare.
That's why I left you this.
Oh, Cole was brushing up on Shakespeare too, right?
You really helped me move on. Thank you.
You kidding? Thank you. I couldn't think of a better day to die.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget what you did for me. How is it that you came into my life at the exact right time?
Is it possible that this is going to sound insane? No, it's not. That who was the demon he made the deal with? Was it Cole? Never thought about that before. I was thinking in this scene, what if it's Cole in disguise? What if there's some Cole connection here? Cole guided this guy this way. Something, something, something. Hey, maybe it's just destiny.
A little bird told me.
A little bird?
Come on, what's magic without a little mystery? Alas, pumpkin time.
Oh, true love's kiss. That can break any curse. We know that from fairy tales.
Think of me when you dance.
That's a great line. What a way to go. Does he get to go up? Is Cole gonna be here?
Good.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
Couldn't have tasted life unless you set me up with that sorcerer.
Hmm.
I just wish I could save you too.
I've come to terms with my fate. Especially now that I know it won't be Phoebe's too.
That was a pretty bold move, sending in those thorn demons.
No, I had to risk everything for this.
He sent the thorn demon.
Here I go.
Up or down? Up or down? Hey, buddy.
You saved Phoebe.
I fell in love with her.
Understandably.
Farewell, my friend.
See you later. He's going up. Hey, true love partner. How is it going? Do you want to go to Texas? I know a nice place to eat.
Are you okay?
I just can't believe it. I don't have powers anymore.
Is that bad?
Are you kidding? It's everything I've wanted ever since the day I met you.
Me too.
I wanted a normal life.
I thought they get Wyatt to find Leo, but they got Wyatt to heal. That's kind of cool. A lot of moving parts in this one. So yeah, Julian McMahon, his name comes up straight away. Big bold letters. His first name that appears right next to the Golden Gate Bridge, just after the titles. So, why, show? Why? Is my that's my question. No, sure. Look, if somebody hadn't told me to not look, then maybe I'd be freaking out when I see the name. You know, maybe that would be the same sort of feeling as seeing him appear. Like, ideally, you don't want to know that, you don't even want to know that you're expecting to see something that you don't even know. Ideally, you want to be back in 2004, watching it for the first time. Oh no, without looking at, I don't know. You just want it to be a surprise, but it's better. It's better when you can see, when he suddenly appears, and you're like, holy shit, it's Cole, rather than the name coming up. So put the names at the end. Hollywood, I'm begging you. Special guest stars, surprise guest stars, put them at the end. Normal guest stars, put them at the front. You know, people who are in every other episode, put them at the front if you want. You know, put them all over the screen, I don't mind. But for surprise ones, don't put them in front. You know? Anyway, great to see Cole back. I don't know, it doesn't feel like just a one episode and done sort of thing. It could be. It is self-contained. And it's certainly a much more positive ending for him. Even He sent those thorn demons. It is, what am I talking about? It's more positive ending, because the last time we saw him, it was all, die you evil guy. And this time round, Piper's like, I got help from a friend, an old friend. She didn't say someone we don't talk about, someone we must not mention. She said an old friend. So it's much better, much more healthy. Number 2 thing, I've changed what I'm talking about, that I liked about the episode, Phoebe sensed Cole. Just for a little bit. And he saw that she sensed him. He was like, Number 3 thing I liked. Even though Cole was doing good things in this episode, he still had that kind of mischievous sort of... He was still funny, and 2, he had that mischievous kind of, is he lying, is he evil, what angle does he have? It's in character for him to be looking out for Phoebe. The only thing we know for sure, in all iterations, there's 2 iterations of Cole. 3, but 2 main ones. And in both of those iterations of his character, he loves Phoebe. The first one loves her very wholesomely. It's going against his nature to love her. He's fighting with everything against himself to love her. The second iteration is when she has quickly turned. I love they made a joke of it. They mentioned it. When she quickly decided that he was a creep. Then we had the creepy Cole arc, where he's the stalker Cole, where he's the doing really bizarrely evil stuff Cole, and saying that he loves her. I'm doing this because I love you. I'm going to kill everybody you love because I'm the only one who wants to love you. You know, that iteration. But in both of the Cole iterations, him loving Phoebe is consistently a thing that's been written down about him. So it all makes sense. It doesn't feel weird that he's helping Piper and Leo get together so that Phoebe doesn't lose love. That he sent Billy Zane's character towards her to reignite her passion for love. Hey, and I was worried at the end that maybe Billy Zane and Cole were in cahoots and maybe it was all just lies. But he actually genuinely fell in love with her. And he moved to a better place. There was no double crossing. There was no weird bad ending. It actually ended very well, you know? So I'm happy if that's it. If that's it, then I'm happy. If there's more, then hey, if there's more, there's more. But that's something we can see later. But everybody was trying to help, you know? This episode. It felt like a Q episode of Star Trek. Q and Picard. It really did. It really did. We had Commander Shelby and we had Q, and they were erasing Leo's memory, and then the way he sent him to Texas, it just felt very Q-like. And then him appearing as a character, as a trucker guy, that was also felt... I know, if you don't watch Star Trek, you're like, what? Why do you keep mentioning Q? It just felt very, very much like a Q episode. He's sort of mischievous, but he's also, you know, testing, and it's all great stuff. But he cheated. He was steering him, literally and metaphorically, towards the north. You know? He wasn't just letting Leo find his own way. You know, from that place, from Texas. He was trying to convince him. He was trying to push him. And he fell off the Golden Gate Bridge. He was like, now that Piper is dead, I am going to also die. Good thing that fall didn't kill him, because he lost his wings as he was falling. White lighters don't have wings, do they? They kind of, a little bit maybe. You never see Leo swooping around, though. Anyway, the worst part of the episode, something that you might not think about. Can you think about it? It's about the Golden Gate Bridge. Now that Leo is no longer a white lighter, he's gonna need a hell of a big ladder to get up there and spend some time in his meditation spot, isn't he? Where's Leo? Oh, he's spending a couple of hours climbing up, with that place he likes. Maybe he can hang glide down. Billy Zane was helping as well. He figured out the book figured out that Leo had just written in the book about a message to future whitelighters, and he's like, future whitelighters? They have children. Nobody else has mentioned Wyatt or Chris in this whole episode, but I'm going to figure it out. He went and got Wyatt, and Wyatt was like, yeah. He was very cute. Everybody's like, oh, did you heal mommy? Oh, good boy. But she's not... Good thing she wasn't properly dead, though, right? Because whitelighters can't resurrect people. So she was just mostly dead. Mostly dead. Unless Wyatt has... You know how powerful he gets in some possible futures? You know that. I like Golden Piper's interactions. I like the way she's suspicious of him, but she's also, I don't know, there's a certain friendliness there, even though there's a suspicion, and there's something nice about it, even though they're kind of butting heads, And the way she tried to leave the house and gets thrown back, that's funny too. You haven't tried the chimney yet. You forget how funny Cole is. And it's got nothing to do with the actor. It is. The actor is good at being funny. But it's also the writers get to write these lines for him. It's a sort of a quick wit that they wouldn't get someone, say, like Leo to say. Leo can be funny in different ways, but there's only certain lines that work coming from someone who's sort of evil, in a way. But I'm kind of going to ignore the fact that it's a bit overblown and over the top. Phoebe has given up on love. That's kind of a bit... That's like... No, what? No, she hasn't. She's been dating more recently than Paige, for instance. She's had Jason. She's had Leslie. She's been flirting with Billy Zane. And sure, she says that she's given up on love in this episode. Because all Halliwell love is doomed forever. But that's just something they got her to say. You know what I mean by that? It doesn't feel well earned. In the first few seasons, when Phoebe was with basically nobody, and Cupid had to do something with her, that felt really well earned. Because she hadn't been in a long-term relationship. And her heart was closed off a bit. That felt really real. But nothing went wrong with Jason. He wasn't evil. Leslie, also a nice guy, wasn't evil. Nothing tragic went wrong with those two. So we didn't really... We needed to save Phoebe's love as much as we need to save Paige's love, Not really at all. So that's all I'll say. But the episode didn't suffer because of that. That's just something I'm like, we didn't really need to do anything there. That's a manufactured problem for her. Now look, I know she's had this vision of having a child, which is in a weird way puts all that stuff into focus for her. Because in the back of her brain, she's like, I have to meet a guy and have a child because that's the future. 2 times I saw the future and 2 times I have a child. Where is the guy? Where is he? So her mind is more on it. And she might be giving up. She might be like, that future's not going to happen now. So, it's timely in that way. Paige didn't have a vision of having a child, so she's not freaking out about it. That's the difference between those two. I like the scenes in Texas. I like the little adventure away from San Francisco. I thought it was kind of neat. For one, they got to use different type of music. They gave them more of a twang to it. I wouldn't have minded more of that. I wouldn't have minded more episodes in general of the show being in different states. A bit like Supernatural, you know, where we go to a different state, a different city, a different town to investigate something, a different case. I wouldn't have minded that kind of show with the Charmed Ones instead. You know, we figure out that, like, oh, a banshee is haunting this town, and then we get to explore their little place, their little woods. You know, we get to see new things. I know. It wouldn't be the same show, but the occasional episode like this really makes me go, yeah, it's kind of neat. That car really did blow up, though, didn't it? And the elders put him there. They put that guy in danger by beaming Leo down there in the middle of the road. Or something? Did he swerve to avoid him? I'm going to watch that again. I hate misinterpreting things. Because I'll be blaming the elders for that for the next season and a half, you know. Yep, he swerves out of the way because he's avoiding Leo. He's like, oh shit, a person just appeared in front of me. I'm gonna, even though there's nothing, it's like, I don't know how he flipped his car, basically. Could have just been whoop. He lost control. He wasn't expecting it. He wasn't expecting it. 5, 6. Oh, you can see this car well in the distance. I need you to go back and watch that scene. And just see how far away he is when Leo's clearly in the road in front of him. He has so much time to just go. Instead he's like. Well, that's the deputy for you. And I don't know if that's Nadine if that was her name, but I liked her too. She had kind eyes. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I felt from her. She had a kind way about her. And also sort of, you know, she had a very not cynical attitude, but you know, she had an ex-husband, she had a bit of history to her. I like that. Yeah, Nadine. Right. That's it. Overall, a very enjoyable episode. A lot of people doing a lot of things. Even Daryl was there helping, trying to find Leo. They found Leo very, very quickly. They did a great job at instantly finding him. He was missing for less than like 3 hours, and they found him. You know? Just through police work. So it wasn't as crazy impossible as I was first thinking. Next episode is called Scry Hard. We made a scry. Don't scry for me, Argentina. Joke in this episode. Next episode's called Scry Hard. So, hey, for me, it's close to Christmas. And you know what the best Christmas movie is? Scry Hard. Yep. So come back for that. Whenever I'm releasing this on YouTube, is it Christmas? No? What do you mean it's June? You know what they say about the best June movie? Scry Hard. It's pretty good, you know? Because it's very warm in those vents. Right. I'll see you then. And have a great day.